This week for my collection of ideas, I did 2 short stories and 2 articles. For my short stories, I used narration and point of view for one of them and details for another. This worked really well because I could pick things out of the story that I wanted to look at. With the one story, the details are really important because it showed what the author was trying to get to the readers. Because since it wasn't a real long story, all the details were important and significant in showing the readers what the author was trying to get at. It was a pretty good story. I think I'll be able to use parts of it in my paper at the end. For my second short story, I used narration and point of view because I don't agree with the point of view that the author chose and the way they narrated the story. I think that they should have put it in one of the main characters' eyes. If they would have, it would have had a much stronger theme to it because the character would have been able to describe what they were feeling. Instead, we were sitting in a third-person point of view where it was really difficult to connect with any of the characters. For my articles, I used point of view and ethos. The point of view one was really good because it was an article about a speech that Barack Obama gave, and it allowed me to look at the speech and think about if Barack Obama wasn't giving the speech, would it have been as effective? And I think it would have been. There's a lot of great quotes that I can pull from that about perseverance and where it got him, and not just him as being who he is, where it could get anyone else. And then the other the article I did was also an article about a speech, and I used ethos for this one because the speech was given by a woman who started her career in journalism for the New York Times when it was a mostly masculine career. And it really showed how she persevered through that adversity and got to where she wanted to be. And so her character and who she was extremely important to her message, whereas Obama's character, I think the message still would have been strong without. This week went pretty good for my collection. The 4 things were pretty strong, and I think I'll be able to use them. And next week I am also doing 2 articles and 2 short stories. And I hope I find some better short stories because honestly they were really difficult to find and to find really good ones. So that's all.